What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is HASAN, our broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is hump day. That's right, 11. Right at 11 a.m. It's Wednesday, hump day, July 8th, 2026. 76 degrees and sunny California, stolen land, stolen Tongva land. We're live and alive, folks, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one. Hassan got Chinese mog.
Ta chia hao, wo shi wang, lao chi, waluvi. Chuan, chiu, tai yen yen, Erling Haaland.
Haaland, Haaland, feeling the heat, wallaby. Beat the heat, drink walubi. Ha 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 ha, Haaland, Haaland, Haaland. Barbecue, walubi. Steak or drink walubi. Ha 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 ha, Haaland, Haaland, Haaland. Watching the game, walubi. Keep your cool, drink walubi. Ha 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 ha, Haaland.
Haaland, ha, wang la chi, pa shang kuo, he, wang lao chi.
I like that Haaland has totally leaned into just looking like a beast. That's a pretty interesting and deliberate choice from Eric Haaland. No hate, by the way. Obviously, you know, he's dope. He's awesome. I like him quite a bit. But it is also funny that apparently the meme in China is that he eats babies. I mean, he looks like he was drawn in an anime as a villain. You know, he does look like my Jinbu. Haaland is popping off on Red Note. The Chinese people love him. I mean, he is a demon. He's so funny to watch. I mean, he's 6'5". He towers over every other player. He's very physical. It's awesome. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous that he's the face of super popular drink, and Chinese people like him a lot more than they like me. They don't know who I am, you know what I mean? Glazing Haaland, first 15 minutes of the stream now. Stream, wow. I mean, look, I like impressive feats of athleticism as much as the next guy. So, of course, as a part of that, I'm going to glaze people who deserve it. And I think Haaland certainly deserves it. So, some interesting comments about Mitch MCCONNELL. Yeah, Mitch MCCONNELL, you mean my boyfriend? Yeah, that's right. It's time to come out and say the truth. Yeah, I was sexting him last night. I can't wait to go to DC and see him so we can have gay sex, or as we like to call it, sex. Yeah, we're dating. That's why his wife flew to China. Yeah. Go ahead, Mitch. Deny the relationship if you can. Oh, really? You got a problem? Deny it. He can't. He's shy. Just got off the phone with Mitch MCCONNELL. We had phone sex. Yeah. A lot of people are talking to Mitch. I'm one of those people. It's cool. He told me it's okay. It's okay to reveal to the world that we're dating. How did he sound? Was he into it? Yeah. Genuinely curious. Why would they lie about him being alive? Because every state has a different set of rules. But from what I understand, Kentucky needs to have a special election if he's dead. Like if the senator is incapacitated, then Kentucky has to potentially put together a new special election. And there is some suspicion, not from me, but from others, that if there was a special election that takes place, that Thomas Massie could possibly run, and they're worried about that. They're worried about him running. Now, of course, our guy, Charles Booker. Right? Charles Booker's running for this seat. So no matter what happens, it's probably better that Thomas Massie doesn't, end up running. I mean, it could be the coolest set of circumstances, obviously, would be for Charles Booker to win. So Thomas Massie would only be a senator for 4 months, lol. Yes, I know. But it would be nice to have Thomas Massie for 4 months as a senator from Kentucky. Did Mitch have any surprising kinks? This is very important info. Yeah, he likes to get his toes sucked. That's what he likes. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so yeah, we had sex. We had phone sex, and we're gonna have sex, gay sex, also known as sex. And go ahead, deny it. Go ahead, Mitch, deny it. The people deserve to know that we've had a gay relationship. You can't deny it. And that's why your wife escaped to China, because she didn't want to deal with the fallout. So yeah, it's one of those things that you can't really, like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You can't really deny it. No shot, Mitch could bag you, shaking my head. I love powerful men. Yeah, go ahead, Mitch. Condemn me. if you can. I saw someone make a very funny statement. Obviously, I disavow, but I saw someone be like, issuing a death threat against Mitch McConnell, so they have to prove that he's alive for me to be arrested by the Secret Service. That was a funny take that I saw on the internet on the issue. People are looking for very increasingly creative ways to get proof of life out of the Mitch McConnell camp, it seems. Everyone's got their own methods. Mine is coming out as Mitch McConnell being my sugar daddy. Mitch McConnell is my sugar daddy. We've been in a relationship for quite a while, and if he wants to deny it, then he has to come out and say it himself. Do not believe any of the other people, because it was a private relationship between me and the 85-year-old man from Kentucky. And, it's up to him to deny, After Pride Month, yes, we think those sorts of things are better kept to ourselves. We wanted to make sure that we waited until after Pride Month, because we didn't want to take away from Pride Month festivities. You know what I mean? Once again, go ahead, disavow it. Go ahead, Mitch. Tell people that we are not in love. Imagine a reporter going to Mitch's spokesperson saying, Hasan Piker has come out and said that he and Senator McConnell had gay phone sex. Would the senator do something like this with a person who said America deserved 9/11? Yeah. ADL and AIPAC coming out and being like, Mitch McConnell has to disavow Hasan Piker. Senator Mitch McConnell, 84, calls GOP allies from hospital to dispel internet chatter. He's brain dead. There's no way. There's no way that's not. New York Post didn't actually. That's a joke, right? They did not put the phone sex, because that would be really funny. Yeah, so they're trying to weekends of Bernie him, because they don't want, even for 4 months, for an anti-Israel senator to potentially win that special election for that special seat for a special boy. I do not condone this joke. Drewski's most audacious skit yet. Me 11 beers deep, trying not to puke on a state trooper when he asked, do you know burpee, dude? She just had a little burp in her mouth. It happens to the best of us, okay? Well, Haley Stevens not the best of us, but Israel is struggling to control her body. Her true self is trying to break free out. Stevens is doing tech YouTuber GPU performance graphing. Yeah, graph crimes for sure. 42% to Abdul Salih's 41%. Finally, she got like one C-rated pollster to give her a marginal edge. Totally within the margin of error, by the way. And it's really funny that she was like, yep, we're winning. What gives? Yeah, this part of the debate devoured. What is this? Questions are off.
Now, here's the thing about it. There is no left or right. Most people out there aren't asking, where do I fit on the left-right spectrum? They're asking, can I afford my groceries when I go grocery shopping? What's going to happen if I get sick or my kid gets sick? Why does my kid's school look the same way it did 30 years ago when I went there? And the answer to that question is that for too long, politicians on both sides of the aisle have taken the same corporate corrupting money. I'm the only candidate on the stage,
just up, down.
frankly, the only candidate running for U.S. Senate who's never taken a dime of that money, which is why the real issue is about the people locking you out of your politics versus the people being locked out. And I will stand always on the side of the folks who are locked out. That is a pathway in our politics that I think all of us can get behind. It's not red, it's not blue, it's not Democrat, it's not Republican, it's American. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That is where our politics needs to go. And in the next 250 years, when we get to chart where we go from here, I hope we remember that that's what we need.
60 seconds.
I will run through anything and anyone to deliver
Why does she
for
keep saying
Michigan.
I will run through anything and anyone. The Republicans have been trying to, weirdly enough, talk about how, Democrats are putting forward rapists and stuff. And it's actually leading to very funny moments on television where, Scott Jennings, the man with the least amount of shame I've ever experienced in my whole life, is, as a major supporter of Donald Trump, Scott Jennings still has the audacity to talk about how Democrats love rapists. It's like, well, dude, you're kind of the worst person to say that, because your whole job is to defend Donald Trump on CNN, right? So let's take a look.
This latest victim, her politics were correct and his poll numbers are falling, so now they're able to get some courage when they had none before. They knew he was a scumbag before and they stuck with him.
So to be clear,
if there is a credible allegation of either womanizing, domestic violence, or sexual assault, no one in the party should ever stand by the candidate.
So here's the problem. She got too excited. She should have just let him respond.
Because if that is your statement, and I'd love to hear from you on this, if that is your blanket assertion, I got to tell you, Herschel Walker should have been out. Donald Trump should have been out of the race. You've got Roy Moore shouldn't have been running. I could go on in candidates, and I know that's not the ultimate test, but there's a hypocrisy.
It's tough when you got a really good one in the chamber and you pop it. Unfortunately, I mean, she's right, and she makes a brilliant point here, brilliant observation that we've all made, but she should have held the alt and let my man speak.
To it. And I'm not in any way, just so we're clear, I have been a rape prosecutor. You know I'm not condoning any allegation of sexual assault. But the question I have politically for you, Embassy, is the idea of...
Like, this is a intra-party affair. We are having our inside conversation here. Anytime a Republican tries to come into the conversation and tries to use this as an opportunity to be like, see, Democrats love rapists or whatever, everyone should get together and immediately dunk on them. Because, I'm sorry, you have no leg to stand on in this conversation. As a matter of fact, the grand old pedophiles party is probably upset that the victim was not a minor, but an actual adult. They're not mad that consent was violated. They're mad that it was an adult whose consent was violated and not a child who can't consent, because that's what they're used to. You do not get to have any say in this fucking process. If you're a Republican, you need to suck shit and shut the fuck up. Sorry, this is not a conversation you are allowed to participate in. That's it. That's my take. Maybe controversial, but you can't do that when Trump is president. The pedo protection party does not get to have a say in this process, especially when what's going on here is someone being rejected by virtually every part of the party and beyond for being credibly accused of rape, something that Republicans do not do. As I've said before, the Graham PLATNER rap sheet has now officially reached the Pete Hegseth rap sheet. Nazi tattoos and credible rape allegations. He should be Secretary of War. No one on Fox News is allowed to criticize Graham PLATNER or the Democratic Party. Sorry, you're not allowed. You cannot complain about the Democrats when the Democrats are in a last-ditch effort trying to ensure that an alleged rapist is not on the fucking Democratic Party ballot, when it's probably better for their chances to keep him on and just solidify support behind him. Because if the Democrats operated in the same way that Republicans do, they would just like double down, triple down, quadruple down and be like, shut the fuck up. At least our rapist is raping adults. Your rapists rape children. That's the shameless play here. Just running a lesser evil rape campaign. And ironically enough, centrist establishment Democrats have run this play in the past. The idea that like this is a new instance is ridiculous. They did this with Cuomo. Many of the people who are complaining about Graham PLATNER right now were literally Cuomo backers, either worked with Cuomo in disparaging some of Cuomo's victims or even demanded that Cuomo run against Zohran Mamdani in the general. So like these people also are shameless charlatans. But if the Democratic Party right now, or if the left in general right now was similar in their operations to the Republicans in any way, shape, or form, they would just be doubling down on Graham PLATNER's support and being like, yep, we got to do that. Sorry, we just got to get Susan Collins out. Shut the fuck up and vote for the rapist. They're not. They're not doing that. We're not doing that. So just remember that. There's only one group of people in American politics that will immediately and unconditionally drop someone with a credible rape allegation, and that is the left. Establishment Democrats don't do that, with the exception of Swalwell. That was one of the only instances where I've seen the Democrats actually do that, right? And the party that certainly doesn't do that is the party of Roy Moore, the party of Donald Trump.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel. We'll honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk. His courage on. Together unbroken. We'll make heaven known.